Okay. Oh, all right. Oh my, it's time. Test something. Hmm. Oh, okay. Okay. Things are happening. We have. Okay. Someone's who's watching. Oh, Sprunk Boys, I see. A little set. Try to find this. Things are happening. Okay, right. Boom. Okay. So now we're not going to scroll through YouTube. So we need to. Oh, my window's open. My windows are now closed. All right. So we are looking to make. Okay, we're entering a game jam. I need to think with my brain. All right. So we have 2 days, 18 hours, and 7 minutes. 72-hour long video game jam that occurs every 2 weeks on itch.io. That's what that is apparently. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. The, the jam's theme is Luna, so it has to be like the moon, I guess. And the limitation is 10 seconds. I have to make a game about the moon, and it has to be 10 seconds. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Okay, the thing is, I can't see chat when I'm doing something else, which is a bit not ideal. Normally, I'd have like my phone, but we do not have that liberty in this current moment. Okay, what do we make this about? Any ideas? It's got to be about space or the moon, I guess, and it has to be in 10 seconds. Lapang is a very nice suggestion. Thank you. I already know who is watching on the Sprunk Boys account. Did that quickly. Alright, we are doing something. Uh, let's try this again. Okay, I can't. Game. It has to be like about the moon or Luna. And we also need it to be about 10 seconds. What are we thinking? Thank you. We've got to figure out what the aim of the game is here. So what if we had to build a rocket in 10 seconds to get to the moon? I don't know how that would work, but I'm sure something would happen. Or maybe, actually, there's this game. Okay, I've got to try and figure out how to. Minute. The game called Minute, where the entire game is in 60 seconds. But you play it like 50 times over and you like find shorter paths. I feel like you could do that, but in 10 seconds. Perhaps a game where you're an astronaut and your oxygen will run out in 10 seconds and you have to get back to your ship. Maybe. We're considering it. Put that up on the board. Actually, we could combine these actually, because this could actually work very well with that. You have to make it back to the ship in 10 seconds, and you have to play the game like 50 times in a row. So then you're at least not playing it for just 10 seconds. Alright. It's good. This is actually it's pretty easy to figure out. We can just, alright, we're just going to start making it. Okay, I don't want to open up OBS. Okay. I'm very glad. I don't think I exposed any sensitive information by accident, so. Okay. Minute but moon. It's time. How many people we got watching? 2 people. That's not bad. That's more than I would expect. Got the Discord. Join that. Yeah, it's pretty much me and this guy though, so. I'm trying to figure out. Alright, so we'll swap this trader since we have a bit of time, because Unity takes literally ages to load. Can you hear that? Yeah, you can. Let me put the volume down. Alright, right, that's good. Okay, let's start. Let's go from the start. See, you get the idea? This is what we're thinking. I don't think it was very clear in the trailer, but you know, that's what we're thinking about. Alright. It's still, Unity's still loading. Yep. In the meantime, I feel like it could be nice to have some ideas about like the level. Because say if we put like a rocket right here, it's kind of so let's say that's a rocket, right? And the player's like here. He has to like make it around all of these to get to the rocket, but this takes like 22 seconds or something. Right, so he has to like find like so there's a bit of like dynamite here. Right, boom. So that explodes that like explodes a hole in this, and then the player can then go through here and make it there. But this takes like 11 seconds maybe, so it's like just out of time. So maybe there's like a little potion behind. Maybe there's a little potion behind the dynamite that makes you go faster, right? So then that potion would allow you to get here in like 6 seconds. So that's enough time. You get it? Make it very hard. Yeah, that's what I always do, you know. That's what I did to the AI game that you played. It was easy then, but now it's a lot harder because I fucked up the map. So this is what we're feeling. Right? Okay. Unity is finally loaded. I'm not gonna download a new version. This is PC. I think I'll like have it for. I'll make a web version. Ugh. Okay, so this is based on the moon, right? Do we want it to be like top down, where you got the player and he's like walking around like little maze like that, like Pokemon or something? Or do we want it like a platformer where he has to like jump around and stuff? So I feel like either could work. When you pick up, you only have like 3 seconds of oxygen. See, that's the plan. That's the game plan. I didn't. Okay, I keep opening up things that I did not mean to open up. So we got 2D platformer. I feel like 2D is the best one to go for. We have the top down. Which one do we think? Our one viewer. Okay, the little chat box isn't working for some reason, which is great. Okay, I hope I don't like expose something. Always show messages. Da, 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 da. Okay, yep. Platformer sounds better since it's higher pace. Maybe. Actually, probably. I might go for that. I think, yeah, I'll go platformer. Okay, alright. We got this. Gonna start from a new. So this is a platformer. We need it to be. We want a little guy. We want a little guy. We're gonna make him a little, make him like that. Make him a bit fat, you know. Then we're gonna add our collider and a rigid body. Okay, and then we're gonna make another version of him. But this one's like that. It's gonna stay still. Okay, now we're gonna need some code, some simple code. Play movement. Gonna open that up. We're gonna wait for Visual Studio to load, which is great. We love waiting. Okay, that was actually pretty quick. Okay. So, going back in here, we need to do some extra stuff to make sure that it works. Like, wait for this to load, whatever this is. Alright, thank you. I'm gonna make it like blue. It's perfect. Now I'm gonna make it so that it doesn't roll around and stuff. I'm doing that. Then we also want it to have feet. This is gonna be important later, I promise. Alright, so public float speed. Okay. Gotta get ahead in game. You know what I say. Update. So wait a minute. So I'll be the velocity. Okay, let's make it nice. So that equals vector 2 and brackets, and then so this is x. So this is what we want. So 0. So float x first. So this is going to be input dot get axis. No, that's not right. All right. Horizontal. Because what that's going to do is it's going to get like the A and D. It's going to get those, and then we can move side to side. If you try to make any mistake at all, it's just game over, or you're gonna be at least a little forgiving. I feel like we've got to be slightly forgiving, but not too forgiving, you know? We've got to torture them a little bit, but not so much that they want to quit the game. You got to have that nice balance. And then if RB dot velocity dot x another variable public max speed. So if it's larger than max speed, or and it's not, and if it's smaller than negative max speed, then we don't. Oh, hang on, no. We want it to make, if it's not that and not that, then we do RB dot velocity equals No, you just need to do plus equals direction times speed. No, not 8 times speed. See, it's easy. So we have the direction, that's where the player is trying to move with the controls. And then if the velocity, if the x value is bigger than like 8 or smaller than 8, or smaller than -8, then we don't do anything, otherwise we do this. Which basically means we add it on. Let's see how that works. It probably it should be alright. Should work fine. Should work fine. So speed's gonna be like point 0.1, then max speed will be like 8. And then we got a rigid body, so we gotta be like start. RB equals a component to D. Okay. That should work. It doesn't work. Doesn't work at all. Okay. It's not. Did I do something? Okay. Let's see if maybe we broke something. No. Okay. Okay, what do we do? What did we do if it's... Let's see. It's more than that. Hang on, no. We don't know velocity. If it's less than that, and more than that. Okay, that should work now. I'm not sure how you know, but the maximum resolution is 480p. I think. Alright. See what's going on here. Give me a minute. Okay, I know why. It's because this is a stream, and my Wi-Fi is potato. So that's clear what's going on here. Let's check this. Is it really only 480p? It can't be true. Okay, it is. Okay, I know why. It's because this is on the stream. Yeah, I know. We gotta find out what's wrong. Okay. I don't think there's any like sensitive information here, so we're gonna try to do something. Like, is there anything I can do ready? Okay. Nothing yet. We're figuring this out. Hang on. This hasn't got nothing to do with it, but I think sum up. I don't want to talk to you about like always send messages. Okay, whatever. Right. You gotta figure out what's happening. Is it that important though? Is it like source settings? Uh, Give me a minute. Did that change anything? We're gonna find out. Okay. We're gonna keep going. I've no idea. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. Something's not right. It's a stream. Keep going. It's not fixed, so I've no idea. That kind of sucks. Okay. We'll do the important business. I'm gonna try and figure out how to fix this. Well, we've already done it, right? It works perfectly. Okay, I just need to just change this a little bit. Okay, but that worked first try, and I'm very surprised. Nothing ever works first try. Maybe move this up a little, like 0.5. Okay, let's try this. Then we press space. Okay, it takes a little while to slow down, but we can easily do that. Just bring the linear drag to like 0.5. Well, we might have to increase the speed though, because that's gonna definitely. That did nothing. Let's try that. I don't want it to be like that fast though, so we'll put it like 3. There we go. And then the easiest way to just sort out the camera. Actually, I could just nab a script. Okay, I hope I don't reveal some sensitive information. So that's all working. That's good. We've got 3 viewers now. Wow. Okay, so the simplest way to. Oh, good God. All right. Um, just give me a second. I don't want to. Okay. So this should be easy enough because I just looking for one folder, but it isn't here because it's on GitHub. Okay. Oh goodness gracious. All right. Okay, we made it. Now you want to grab a little script, which is one of these. There it is. And we want to Copy, and can we just paste? No, we can't. Okay. But if we go back into here and go here and then do some stuff here, we can just put that right there. That's going to take a minute, and that should work. That is correct, it did work. Yeah. Perfect. I don't even have, alright, I don't even have to do anything really. So that's good. It depends on, do we even want to do that? Depends on how I want to go about this. Because we could have it so the camera moves, or we could have it so it just stays in one place and it moves when you get too far away. Show like a different scene. I feel like I want to do that. So we don't need this. So, in the meantime, I'm going to work out jumping. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. Alright, so we want a public transform and we want it to be feet. Yep, that's right. Okay, and then we want is grounded. Equals physics 2D dot check. No. It's a circle. Overlap circle. And we need where it is and how big it is. So is grounded. So that's the place. And how big is it? It's going to be. Oh, that's alright. It's going to be feet. And it has to be at like 0.2 f. So that's how big it is. Feet. Position. And then if not the one axis. What's it called? Up. So that'll be like vertical. I can't believe I forgot that. If that is larger than 0, then we want to need an extra thing. Jump power. Don't forget to, yeah, don't worry, this is easy. It's pretty much automatically like that. So, gravity, that's easy enough. Vertical, blah blah. I'll be, no. Then I'm gonna do if is grounded. I'll be dot velocity equals let me do this the lazy way because I don't think I'm gonna add anything after the game jam, so no, this is good. We're gonna be fine. New vector 2. So what could we possibly do here? Like, let's see. New vector 2. Why is my brain not working? Because I know exactly what we need to do. Because And then it's gotta be... Okay, I know what we're doing. Just as to be. Jump power. It's so simple. Why am I struggling? Okay, this should work perfectly. No chance that this breaks. No chance. So jump power. We're gonna make him jump real high, you know? Gravity scale's gotta be like 0.2. That's what the moon is, isn't it? It's like a fifth of the gravity. Something like that. Oh my god. Why are we so fast? Feet has not been assigned. Okay, that should be all good. Easy enough, as you know. Wow. I don't think that's quite necessary. We'll make it like 0.5. What's that like? It's pretty much good. What? Wait. Okay. Um. Okay. I know exactly what's happened here. Okay, so in case you haven't noticed, I'm gonna just like quickly show you what's wrong. If I hold space, or no, if I hold W, I can just fly. Now, in order to fix that, we need to make a new layer mask. We'll call it Grund. We're going to apply that to the ground, and then we're going to go over here and be like, we need a public layer mask, ground layer, and we're going to add a little thing onto this, and it should be, yeah, layer mask, so ground layer, and that should fix it. I've been live for 40 minutes already. I'm actually surprised. Okay, so now that should be fixed now. Perfect. What's the stream looking like right now? Alright. Okay, it takes a little while to slow down, but we can easily do that. Just okay, so now that should be fixed now. Ooh, a jetpack. That's actually a top-notch idea. I did not think of that. That's good. That's good. Thumbs up right there. Thumbs up. I'm a chat just so you can see it faster. Very good. Jetpack. Jetpack, very cool. That's an idea. I'm going to use that. Okay, so I can't just like hold it. Okay, the gravity's a bit too light, so we're gonna fix that. Is that good? I think that's good. We can jump about 2.5 times our height. So I say that's decent. Okay, we're gonna try and block out some levels. I think that's a reasonable thing to do right now. So yeah, there's a 15-second delay. But the issue with that is it's got to be. Where's the thing? It's got to be 10 seconds. So what we're gonna do is, so look, say we build a level, you have to get a jetpack, you knock it down, then you die, then you come back to get the jetpack, and then you can fly to the next part of the game. Does that make sense? I don't know, but that's what we're doing. All right. So this is the floor. We're gonna block out a level. It's pretty quick actually. I can't believe we actually got this far already. But I guess we chose a pretty simple idea. Because this is pretty simple. So say there's like a jetpack up here. You'd go up here. This will take like 10 seconds. You get a jetpack. You'd have to like push it down. Maybe there's like a tunnel down here. So we're gonna do that. Build a tunnel here. Like so. So what you do is there'd be a jetpack like on this little ledge here. So what you do, you go up here and knock it down, and fall down here. Then you could go get the jetpack later and just go up through that hole, and then you'll be able to get there faster. Oh, it's a 15-second delay on the stream. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, how did you know that? But then I realized I chatted, so if I randomly disappear at some point, it's probably because my mum's calling me. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I'm gonna see if this is actually possible. It's probably not gonna be possible, let alone like 10 seconds. There's no way you could do this in 10 seconds. You have to push it down there and then get it later and just fly all the way up. The camera's not in the greatest position, so I'm going to center it on there and zoom in a little bit. Just a little bit. See, that's what the game. So if we had like art and everything, this is what the game would look like-ish. How long have we been going for? It's 47 minutes. So it's pretty good. We managed to get some progress done. That's good. So now we want to code the thing that kills you in 10 seconds. So what we're going to do is we're going to add another script. It's going to be player death. Alright. So this script, what we're going to do here is we're going to have a function for just die. Like we need effects for when you die, so I'm gonna make those. Okay, right. That's FX. Public something. We need like a transform. We need the transform to be like the start. Start place. And what else do we need? We need so, by the way, this map looks right now. I could guess a law. Yeah, you fall down a hole and passed out or something, and then in that time that you're passed out, you ran out of all your oxygen, so you're gonna get back in time. So it all makes sense. It's all coming together. So this is all right. And then the public void die. We've got to work this out. So we want the actual player, which is us, right? So it'll be like transform dot position equals start place dot position. So that'll bring the player back to the start. Then we also want to make death effects. Death effects, no. I'm gonna instantiate. And then we have death effects. Effects. No, not normalized. No, we actually want quaternion. Okay, so basically that's going to put it in the same place as the player, and this will just have the rotation be nothing, so it'll just always face the same way. I've actually got to put these around, because the computer, it reads the code like going from the top to the bottom. So if we put it the other way around, then it's going to put the death effects after the player's been moved. which is not ideal, so that's why we changed it. And then I want to have like public void move cam. No. Okay, come on. Okay, there we go. There shouldn't be any issues there. There shouldn't. Okay, wait, hang on. I know what we did. We broke something. We fixed it. All right. We want to invoke because we want a delay. Invoke the move camera thing. So just use name of. And then we need public float death scene time. Oh. What do you want? Alright, hang on. Something just happened. Okay, thanks to my brothers who stormed into my room and started running around, so thank you to them for interrupting that. Scene time. So that's the amount of time before we move the camera and all that, but that's not necessary right now. So that should be all. That should be fine. Right, we gotta practice good habits and use name of. With the dynamite idea, maybe you could have more use like blow up a wall or use it to blast yourself forward. Yeah, these are good ideas. We're going to be using a lot of these. I'm going to leech off of you, whoever you might be. Wow. Has it been an hour yet? No. So I'm probably not going to be able to implement a lot of the things at the moment, but we should be pretty close. So it'll be 10 seconds. Okay, we're just going to put this on there and see what happens. Of course, I'm going to name this player, so I actually know what it is. So it should be, say like 3 seconds. And the start place is going to be, put them right about there. So I have to move. Nah, it's all good. We know what's going on. Great. Let's start. So we have 10 seconds on the line. Is that long enough for us to? Okay, we just died. It didn't work, but we just died. It didn't work because of this. It doesn't. Okay, because when you invoke something, it goes in the order. So if this doesn't work, then the rest of it isn't going to happen. So we're just going to do that for now. That'll fix it. That's all saved. Good. No, there you go, we died. Now we gotta try and do this in 10 seconds again. Oh, okay. Let's do this again, so it's a loop. I just realised. No, it's 10 seconds. That's another 10 seconds. We can do this. Because then we could push the jetpack down and then we die. We go over here. Okay, that's taking a bit long. Then we fly up with the jetpack and move on to the next part of the game. This is good. Very good. This is working great. I haven't even had to change anything about the level for now. I feel like if we had like a longish tunnel here, it's a really long tunnel for no reason. And we have like the speed potion I was on about, you put it here. The player has to like move it along slightly as they go. Maybe don't want it too far away. I like that, where moving it's going to take a little while. Okay, that's great. Do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Of course. Perfect. Get a little more obvious as that. This is what the game looks like right now. So this is good. Things are going well. That is gonna happen. So now I think we work on the effects for dying. So we're gonna make death effects. You want particle system. Perfect. Now the shape needs to be a circle. Do stuff. Need that many bits. We just need that many. That'll be good. And we need to give it a material. Go for like that, but we need circles. So I'm gonna make a circle sprite real quick. Like that. Perfect. So like, how big is this? I don't know. 16 by 16. Let's try that. Well, it's perfect. Wait, no. Let's scale it down. 3 coal. Of course. Why don't I use Isoprite? Because I'm poor. How many different items would be ideal? The thing is, the items... I think we're not going to have that many levels, obviously, so we don't want to be too long, because this is a game jam. So, we're not going to have that many. We'll figure it out as we're going on. But yeah, I don't use Osprite because I'm poor, and I don't have money. No. 32. Out of the preset. Okay. So now, this should work. Never mind. It does not. Why not? Because it needs to be a texture sheet animation. So, my brother just walked in again. Thank him a lot. Gotta like keeps going off in some random direction. I don't really like that. I want to be like, is that better or worse? Seems better. Okay, now the lifetime has to be like 1. The size of a lifetime, it's got to be like, can we see this? Huh? Okay, there we go. We want that. Okay, that's nice. That's looking good. What kind of game are you design? I'm making a game for this game jam. This one. Yeah. We've got 2 days to make it. It's got to be 10 seconds. And it's got to be lunar, so like on the moon. So we're making some. Okay, it's not here anymore. We're making something inspired by minutes. Because that could work well with the theme and everything. Okay, and then the scale's could be like 3.3. Just trying to figure out how big we want this. Is that good? That's a good size. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. I'm happy with that. So then we're going to make it a prefab. And for the depth, we want this right here. And then we can get rid of that. Hmm. Don't know how fast we are. Okay, we did a bit something a little wrong. What do I have to change? She threw the potion on an item, it would enchant it. Ah, it's an idea. So the jetpack would probably output faster. That's a decent idea, actually. I'm gonna think about that. I know what we're doing. We have to. Oh my god, was this gonna work? This might just break. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Dead. It works. Okay, I didn't think it would work. I thought it would break, but it did not. So this is good. Damn it. It's gonna be a while before we finally make it to what would be a jetpack. Now, especially if we fall like that. Okay, there's no way you make it now. We die immediately. Alright, I think we gotta move the player a little closer. Like that. We can move that as well. Dead. Dead again. You have to be very, very fast to get this. Okay, I'm being invaded on. Ugh. I need a big sign outside my room that says must be over 5 foot to enter. That would solve all my problems. Okay, I'm gonna destroy after time. Because I'm pretty sure destroy after is already a thing. Just yeah. What? Oh. Okay, that fixes everything. Great. Whoa, got a whopping 2 viewers. It's great. Very cool. So, we want this, the death effects. How about that? Okay, thank you for breaking. Thank you so much. That's so helpful. Wow. Give it a minute. Of course, it needs to load. What do you want? Get out. What game is this, bro? I'm making a game for a game jam. It's kind of like this. Gotta make it in 2 days and 16 hours. This is what it's looking like right now. You see? Okay. It's a bit hard. Yeah, you see? You got it? Yeah, nice. So now, I've got to add that to that. Intervals. 3 seconds. Easy enough. Well, we're going to make it look better eventually, but for now, this is what we're working with. Let's get that. Should be shut up. Shut up. All right. I did the one science practical paper that we were meant to do. So shush. All right. What am I doing? We gotta have. Shoot. Do we make art or do the jetpack? Because we're gonna add the jetpack, but do we do art instead or not? I want to ask you that. Yeah. Which one do we do? Can I like make a vote so I can get you to vote on it? Which one do we do? You have chat delay, by the way. Do I? Oh, oh my god. Oh, okay. I didn't even think about that. Okay, okay. Oops, I'm not supposed to show that. Hang on. Let me just. Nah, I'm good on a jetpack. I think I gotta make it all myself anyway for the game jam. So I'm just trying to figure out how this whole thing works. I don't use this at all. I don't stream a lot. So chat delay isn't there. But how do I? Okay, I don't know what this chat delay thing is. It's not. So what's up? How do I? How do I do this? Wait, no, I can't show any of that. Give me a minute. Okay. Um, Chat delay is not there. Let me try watching it from a different account. Maybe I'll understand what's going on. Let's switch to a second channel. Okay. Like this channel. I have like 5 channels for a reason. Okay. chat delay.
Wait for it to load.
Not there.
Come on.
Chat delay. This channel. I have like 5 channels for it.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't know what this chat delay thing is. Okay, we just wasted a bunch of time. Okay, we're on borrowed time here, you know, we only have 2 days and 16 hours. Okay, so I think we should try to pretty up the scene first. No. So we're gonna resize that. No, we need a guy. We need a little man. So I feel like if we make a space helmet, it's pretty simple, I think. Yeah, I think so. We have the black space helmet. There's a little visor that you see through, and then we just okay. I need to do some things. Yes. Great. Amazing. Fantastic. Yeah. This is giving me all the information that I need. Oh God. I completely forgot about that. So now we have a little guy. Just like there we go. So yeah, that's nice and simple. Then we want like a guy with our little guy legs. Perfect. We got the backpack with like the oxygen tank and everything, and I think that's great. Yeah. It's perfect. Okay, let's say you got the jetpack and moved forward, but died before ending level. And now the jetpack is somewhere you can't get it. If you manage to get a jetpack, I'm just gonna make it so that it spawns in the same place every time you restart. So it's a nice and easy fix. I promise it's not gonna break. I think making this darker is a good move. Let's make it a little darker. Yeah. Fine. Good, good. Okay, we wanna like it's easy enough.
Okay, it looks bad when you look at it too closely, but it's the character's gonna be like tiny when we actually are in the game, so it doesn't really matter. Whew. Perfect. So we can get our player here. Give him a blue line. Uh-oh. No. A blue line. Okay, I'll give him a blue line. I'm just... There. Is that good? Are we good? Yeah? Nice. Oh, never mind. Let's just... There we go. What does that mean? Need more context. What is a blue line? But a blue line. Like on here. Okay, it's obviously... But there's actually kind of like better actually. So maybe you're onto something. Maybe it's give him all sorts of little freaky little bones. Is it meant to be the auction meter? That's an idea. I feel like it'd be better to have it on the like UI though. But we can do that. Maybe. So animation. We're gonna walk. Ah yes. Hmm.
It's a midget.
How do we? Because that's the size it's meant to be. Have the foreground and the background. Pretty simple. Okay. That'll work. Yes, perfect. I can't jump. There we go. That's better. Yeah. Got 4 viewers. What?
Where are these people coming from?
Okay, so we're gonna get this guy to walk around a bit. There we go. It works. I can jump now. Okay, it looks a bit odd still. We're gonna fix that. No, good. So then we want transform the local scale. We want it to be at -1. If it's slider, then it's going forward, so I want it to be 1. Wait a minute. Okay, this is a lot more complicated than I intended. But I just need to do that. I'm going to invert that.
a minus there, and that should work. Yeah. Okay, I'll make some like animation of him like falling over or like suffocating, because it is a bit odd with him just exploding randomly. So is something that we're gonna change. Yeah, look at that. That's already better. It already looks less weird. Okay, we just need some stuff like a jumping animation. Just a little jump animation. Okay. Let's do all that. Okay, I might have just broken something, but that's fine. It'll be fine. Create a new clip. Play a jumpy. Why is it getting more and more complicated as we go along? Oh. Have a very low chance of him getting taken by aliens. Okay, that's kind of funny. Imagine playing through the game, like right at the end before you finish it, you just get grabbed by aliens and it, like restarts all your progress. Oh, that's great. I think that's a good idea. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay.
Okay. Okay, got that. Easy enough. I've been silent for the past like 2 minutes. It's too long. Couldn't possibly take that. Direction is not equal to 0. Then the animation to be the walk animation, which is player walk. Okay, good. Good stuff. We're going to make another animation for that. Right. It should be easy enough. We can. Guess I can't. I can undo things. I have not gone too far. Look how cute he looks. Okay. Looks good. Okay, nice stuff. That should work. Should work. Especially after just quickly get components. This is getting the animator like that. Then we don't even have to add it in the inspector, which is this thing. Okay. Look at it. It works. It's fully working. Oh, we died. Okay, that's good. For every step he takes, he has a low chance of getting snatched up. Oh god. This is like... Wow. Very mean. We're gonna... It's great. I'll do something. Something will happen. But the animation's working. It's good. So now I gotta figure out how to do all this. So I'm not really sure. I don't want to do tiles. So we're gonna figure something out. So looking at this, it's 3 by 0.5, so that'll be times 16. It'll be 48 wide and 8 tall. That's a big platform that we have to somehow do. So the thing is, it used to be like the moon. So it's not okay, it used to be like a darkish tone anyway. In fact, it should be some like black. Right, we're gonna have all that. And we're gonna dither a bit of pretty much dither all of this. Oh wait, hang on. I know. Oh, what the hell? Okay. This is why I gotta save before we undo. Oh god. There we go, that's better. Okay, that's alright. How's the progress going? It's going, I'm making art for these ledges. I'm trying to make art for the map in general.
Yeah, it's going alright. I think that seems alright.
Yeah, it's alright. Grab that.
Don't know what to name this ledge. Hmm.
Okay.
I actually wonder, have we gained any subscribers? That's the real thing. Uh, nope. Yeah. There's a little platform there. That's good. And just replace them like that. So this one. Hang on a minute. There it is. Oh. We should look at that. I'll ask ChatGPT for a name for the game. Alright, alright. I'll take that. How to make Lunar Rush Oxygen Countdown. Okay, okay. I'm gonna save that. Add that to our little notes. 2D, like, I don't know. Because I want to make a thing where I can just expand it infinitely. I'm like, okay. This one guy, what's his name? Sam Morgan. So he made this. Okay, I don't want to like steal this whole video here, so I'm gonna steal this a little bit because I need to
Okay,
know what
we've
he
got
did.
the main mechanics down. Time for some graphics. I first added a light to the scene and slapped a normal map on Mr. Blob to get this fancy shading effect. Then I made a color palette, which I used to start designing some of the images, like this terrain piece. For the terrain, I'll try out Unity's Sprite Shape package, which lets you make cool shapes like this.
See, that's what we want. Sprite shape package. Okay, now
So
watch
we've
that Bracky
previously talked
tutorial.
about how amazing tile maps are for quickly making 2D levels in Unity. But of course, tile maps are only useful if you want everything to be on a fixed grid. Now, sprite shapes on the other hand are set up in a very similar way to tile maps. But instead of placing tiles on a grid, the sprites will stretch and tile in order to follow a path. This makes it super easy to create curves and more organic feeling objects. As of making this video, Sprite Shape is still in preview, so features are still being moved around and added. But it's definitely usable. So let's have a look at how to start using it. But first, this video is sponsored by Skillshare.
You gotta borrow. You gotta borrow everything, you know? You gotta borrow your art, yeah,
Skillshare
everything. Your skin,
and
lifespan,
teaches you everything from
children.
making your own card faces to implementing your card does and buttons in the right way. These are the sprites that I will be using in this video. You can download them using the link in the description. They're made by the awesome Mort, who has a YouTube channel on creating beautiful pixel art. So if you want to learn how to create your own pixel art sprites, definitely check that out. In fact, he's made a video on creating this exact sprite sheet. Alright, let's get started! So the first thing that we need to do is of course to install Sprite Shape. And it's currently available in a preview version using the package manager.
Okay, so it's in the asset store. Sprite shape. Wow, Honey's gonna save me so much money on the Unity asset store.
So let's go Window and open up the package manager. Let's go under All and find the 2D Sprite Shape package.
Oh, it's just in there. Okay. Well, it's taking its time, isn't it? Ugh.
It's sat down for ages. Okay. 2D sprite shape. Yep. What unlock?
And here we can simply hit install. And that
Is it already installed? Yeah, it's already installed. Okay. This
is
might be a
all we
bit
need to do. We
outdated.
can now use sprite shape in our project. Now,
Put
I've
it
already
on
gone ahead
Steam.
and imported the sprites that
If I'm gonna put anything on Steam, it'll probably be the Tron game. Okay, let's just play it for a little bit. Let's see. Which one's in US? It's this one. I'm gonna put anything on Steam. It's gonna be this. Whoa! Look at this. So cool. It'll be orange. Is this still wrong? Okay, this is outdated, I think. Hang on, what? This is a new one. Look at that. Oh god. No. Well, we're a bit stuck. Unless I can like glitch myself up there. Well, I'm just gonna let it kill me. Okay, can't we gotta get one lap in before we get back to our little thing. It's like step one of game dev, you know, get distracted and do something else. So we're coming full circle. Oh god, I'm stuck. Okay, we made it out. I think this is a good place to let the trail off. Ah! No. Okay. We can do this. We need to survive one lap, so it doesn't really matter where we put the trails. No more. We were so close. We did it. We did it. Perfect. Whew. That was a roller coaster of emotions. You did not make this. Shut up. You did definitely not.
That we're going to be using in this video. I've made sure to select all of them and set the pixels per unit to 16, the filter mode to 0 because we're using pixel art, and I've also removed any kind of compression. And the
Okay, so we gotta mix art now. So I think we'll just make like the black outline. So we did it 48 by 48 because that's how big they all are. Okay, so we gotta have. So I'm just gonna dither it. That's how we're gonna start. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm thinking, nah. Just gotta figure out something else. Yeah, that seems alright. Just Ctrl-C. Just copy and paste that all the way around. Look, that became full circle. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that around the sides.
first type of sprite shape that we're going to be creating is an open-ended shape. Now, open-ended shapes are great for stuff like flat platforms, and creating these are super simple. If I just take my platform sprite here, you can see that it's just one unified sprite. There's no need to split it up into individual tiles using this system. Open-ended to the hierarchy and hit create 2D object sprite shape. And we've now created a sprite shape object based on a flat platform profile. You can always change the profile over here. And what this means is that we're actually ready to start editing our path. To do this, we go to the right and hit edit spline. You can see that we now have these 2 points that we can drag out in any way that we'd like to. You'll also notice that as soon as we do that, our platform starts tiling. And it doesn't do so in a very pretty way. It simply repeats the entire platform one after another. And that's not really what we want. Instead, we would like to see that we have the end of the platform here, then it simply repeats the middle part, and then we have another end of the platform at the end. To set this up, we simply stop editing the spline, we go select all platform sprite, and let's open up the sprite editor. And in here we can use the sprite editor to define the ends of our platform.
Okay, hang on. I need to do this. First of all, I need to finish this off because I'm not going to get anywhere without that. Whoa. Oh god. Oh, that took a while. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, now it's time to finally do something. We're gonna find out if this works. Do I want to do anything here?
As well as the middle part. And doing this is super easy. We simply adjust the left and right side of our border. So I'm going to set this to something like 5 down here, and I'm going to do the same thing with the right side. And now we can see that we've separated the ends of
Oh. Oh. I understand.
our platform.
So supposedly, if I add this into the scene, will it like? No, it does not. Disappointed.
From the center. If we apply this and go back into Unity, we can see that immediately
Let's actually make that.
our platform tiles really nicely. And if we go in and edit the sprite shape again, we smooth curve here, so I'm going to select that. And let me just draw out a quick shape. Just add some kind of rigid body into a scene. I've gone ahead and created a ball here that has a circle collider as well as a rigid body, and hit play. We can see that it works just fine. Awesome! So that is how you can use open-ended shapes to create simple flat platforms. But what if we wanted to create close-ended objects? That doesn't just allow us to create lines, but actually close-ended shapes. I mean, this is fine for platforms, but what if we wanted to create larger ground elements? Now to do this, we need to create another profile. So inside of our project, we'll go create, sprite shape profile, and this time I want to start with an empty profile. Let's name it something like ground, and you can see that we get all of these same settings. Profile. Let's name it something like shape profile, and this time I want to start.
Yeah, that's what we want. That's
Start
what we're
with an
doing.
empty profile. Let's name it something like ground. And you can see that we get all of these same settings. However, this time we don't have a predefined range. Now, ranges basically just allow us to define what sprites we want to show when facing in what direction. And for our first profile here, we can see that we just have one large range that goes around in the entire circle. So we always show the same sprite. However, for our ground, we probably want to have some grass at the top, some dirt on the sides, some different kind of dirt at the bottom. So to do this, we actually need to create 4 ranges. In order to create a range, we of course hit create range, and we then choose the start and end points of our range. I'm going to start this off at 45 and end it at -45. So this makes a 90-degree range. I'm going to create another 90-degree range right after that, simply by pressing. So that goes from -45 to -135. I'm going to keep pressing here, just controlling the numbers to make sure they're okay. Now we can see that we've created 4 different ranges. And as we adjust this marker and go around, we can add sprites for each one of them. So at the top here, I'm going to add a simple top sprite. And this is just some grass and some dirt. I'm going to be using tile 2 for this. And as you can see, that looks just fine. Then when we get to the right hand side here, I want to be using another sprite. So I'm going to hit plus. And this is where sprite shape is a bit different than normal.
There. Okay, right, I'm trying to get this to figure out how this works. And it's not letting me. Okay. Guess I'm gonna have to figure out how this works. Oh my. That looks perfect. There's nothing wrong with that. What on earth? Okay, how do you
Tile
fix
maps.
this?
Because my instinct originally was to create a sprite that faced to the right. But we actually don't want to do that for sprite shapes. Instead, we actually still want to create a sprite that faces upwards. As you can see here, that's what we've done. And the reason for this is that we don't need to rotate it. Sprite shape is going to rotate it for us.
Oh, 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 oh. Like exactly. How's this gonna work now? Top left, right, right. Bottom left, is that bottom?
In fact, we can see that happening in this wheel. Sprite shape is just constantly rotating our sprite. So for the right one here, we simply need to choose tile 7, and we can see now that it looks great. For the bottom tile, we're going to add another one, and this is going to be tile 10. Again, this isn't made to point downwards. It still points upwards, but it looks different. And finally, for the left-hand side here, I'm going to add in tile 5. So now we can see that the sprite will change accordingly as we go round. And just to show you this in action, let's try and create a sprite shape object based on this profile. So let's select it. Let's go to the hierarchy and hit create. Let's select 2D object and sprite shape. And you'll notice that it detects that we have multiple sprites in here, and therefore it's gone ahead and disabled open-ended. But if it hasn't done so, you can always make sure to check that box. And right away,
Let's just go through the tutorial as it was intended. Okay, I'm going to make stamps.
we can see the effect of our changes. If we go in and edit this,
So that I think we can make a shape. No. Closed shape. I'm going to use that one. And it doesn't work. But
spline here, no matter what we
why does not do that? Why is this not doing that? What I do? What did I do? Don't work. I do wrong? What did I mess up? I messed something up and it's not working.
It's always going to display the appropriate sprite depending on which direction the sprite is facing. Pretty cool. Of course, there's still based on this profile. So let's select it. Let's go to hierarchy and hit create. Let's select 2D object and sprite shape. And you'll notice that it
Well, don't work. What? Oh my. It's not working. It's just not really working for me. It's not updated, so I don't know what I'm doing. Okay.
Ever wanted to create cool 2D terrains in Unity without the hassle of creating a ton of sprites and taking hours to implement them into your game just for you to change your mind and then having to start all over again? Well, thank God you found this video, bro, dang. In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to implement sprite shapes to your game projects to create easily edited and flexible terrain, and not just that, you can create any custom shape you want in Engine without having to open another editor. Now, don't forget to subscribe before we start and click on the like button if you do enjoy the video, and without further ado, let's get started with the video. Now, sprite shapes are really easy actually. So to use sprite shapes, you should have a basic tile set. Now I'll be using this tile set, but you can use really any tile set. So to add a sprite shape, it's really easy. You go to assets, right click, go to create, go to 2D, and click on sprite shape profile. Now you have a sprite shape profile. I'm gonna name this ground. Awesome. I'm gonna double click on the ground. Now we have two types of sprite shapes. We have either the open sprite shape or the closed sprite shape. First we'll be creating the open sprite shape and then the closed sprite shape. Alright, so the open sprite shape is actually really easy. You can just add the sprite you want right here. So in my case, I'm gonna be adding this little sprite right here. And now I just drag and drop it right here. But the thing is, it's actually really small. So I'm gonna make it a bit bigger. Make this 16 pixels per unit. And set the filter mode to point no filter and the compression type to none. Awesome. Now I'm gonna click on apply, and awesome, perfect. Now to edit the sprite shape, we're gonna click on edit spline. So I just created a spline right here, and you can edit it in many ways. You can create this little type right here. If you've ever used Photoshop, this looks a bit like the Bezier tool in Photoshop. If you know how to use the Bezier tool, it's really easy actually. Awesome. So we have this, we can make it instant or linear. We can make it continuous, and we can make it broken. It's not like this.
Wait a minute. Okay, so that's just like... It's not giving me the option to change. What's up with that? Did they get like updated?
I can create a ton of stuff with this. Can be very creative with this tool. This was the open sprite shape, so I create a ton of stuff with this. Can be very creative with this.
Why am I missing all this stuff that's supposed to be there? Okay, this is not working for me. I've got to... Alright, now I've got to come back because I think I've got to eat. So, bye.